नमस्कार आणि तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार. तुम्ही पळयतात पेंटब्रश. हांव नागेशराव सरदेसाय. आमी आसात बाणावले सोल गॅलरी हांगा. सोल गॅलरीन एक एक्झिबिशन चालू आसा, ताचें नांव आसा नेचर विदीन. एक स्पिरिच्युअलिटी कडेन व्हरपाचो एक यत्न, लोकांक अध्यात्म कितें तें सांगपाचो यत्न, पूण पिक्चर फॉर्मान. सेबी आकारा हो आर्टिस्ट, ताचें एक्झिबिशन आमी पळोवया, ताची पेंटिंग्स पळोवया आनी ताचे उपरांत आमी ताचे कडेन उलोवया. आमी आयल्या बाणावले सोल गॅलरी हांगा. नेचर विदीन हे नांवाचें एक्झिबिशन. सेबी आकारा हो आर्टिस्ट, सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट, ताचे कडेन उलोवया. वेलकम टू द शो, Sabi. Tell us about this nature within and your exhibition.
Nature within, in the sense, see, the thing is we are in the nature. So the thing is the nature, how you merge with the nature, how you being in the nature, how you live in the nature. So the thing is, so the way I brought up and the way I lived and living in nature, that is what all that expressions and experience living in nature. That is what I explain in my paintings. So there are many things. It might be a simple thing, it might be a small thing, but which is related to the nature, as the way part of the nature, being in nature. That is what I mean in this exhibition, being in nature. Nature
within.
Yeah.
Nature within is also nature which is there within.
Yeah,
is that what
within
you
and
want to say?
inside and outside. The thing is what happens. It is not only the thing nature which you see and the nature yourself. The thing is you basically being in nature, being understanding the value of the life. The thing is what happened. You are realizing that what you are. That's what the ultimate aim of the life. The thing is you are just asking, keep on asking, who am I? Who am I? So the thing is being in nature, that you just keep on asking, who am I? The thing that is what the ultimate aim actually. So the thing ultimate aim in the sense, see, suppose without knowing that, without everything installed in a self, keep on asking others. That is what normally happens. So that is the way that the life goes. Ultimately, when you are nearing to the end, you will realize that's what I am. Isn't it?
Okay.
So that is a search actually. That is the inner search. You feel the nature within. You feel the nature. So inside and outside, that reflects in the works.
Most of your works have yoga postures and yogic and Vedic and all this spiritual, Indian spiritual concepts in them. How is that?
Yeah, Indian spiritualism does reflect in my work. Actually, I'm a yoga teacher, having been taking yoga classes last more than 10 years. So I've been in that. So not only the postures in the sense, the yoga in the sense, it's a way of living. So that is the most natural thing I feel. That's the most natural thing I feel. The thing is being as the way living in nature. The way living in nature without any other support. And the thing is, you are creating your atmosphere within. You're creating an atmosphere within. So what happens as the way? So that as the way, whatever the work is, you are the thing which you are doing that reflects in you. The things which you are doing that reflects in your work. So that is the way. See, basically I brought up in that way, as the way I have been doing art since I am as the way childhood. So as the same way I have brought up in yoga also. My uncle was a yoga teacher, so my father does yoga, so I have been brought up in that way. So both things were together, it was like that. So that's the way, understanding within. So that is what the motto. So it reflects in the work. So that is the way. Sometimes means I use it. See, the thing is spiritual nowadays, it's not so much that spiritualism came in my work, but the thing is it reflects, because what happened, that's what you are. So it reflects within. So then the thing is, and yoga as a thing, as an object, I keep on using sometimes. The thing is, as an object, as the way without nature there is nothing. So keep on using something, but not really that it doesn't go along with the meaning that what it means. The thing is, it just used for an object. It might be used in a form, or it might be used in a technique, or it might be used as a theory, but it's not really taking the theory, copying the theory, or nothing like that. But it's just being what you are.
It's not superficial.
Yeah, no,
It's
no.
there in it. It's reflected.
It's a reflection. It's reflection. It doesn't come directly, but it might be the theme might reflect. So or something which are related something. But when you create a theme, it might support.
Uh, Let us come back. Let us come to your education. You paint so well. Are you a trained artist?
No. Means it's by birth actually what happened. So it is there from my beginning, from the childhood. I keep on drawing. So it start keep on working. So I haven't done any art courses or something. I never. Actually basically I have done economics. I have done economics.
Graduate in economics.
Economics, and I have done hotel management, many things. Apart from art, I have done many things, and I have done interior designing. These are the things qualification I have done.
Okay.
But apart from art, but what I am doing is that I haven't learned.
Okay.
That is the way.
That is within.
That is with it. So ultimately, I landed here, which I was doing from beginning. So I'm not the thing is, but I believe that the art is from the mind, which is see as the way when you go to college, you might be able to learn the techniques, but it's not possible the way you create the things that is from the mind, that which reflects. So I believe in that.
But how did you get this inclination or passion towards art if you are economics? Economics and art are two separate things.
Art is to be there before learning economics. Before learning economics, art was there. I've been.
How was that passion ignited? Somebody in your house, something related?
Nobody in my. My father used to say, who is my inspiration doing art? In the sense, my father used to say the thing is, but I felt one thing that he was a good gardener. He was a good agriculturist. So something that which might be reflected in that. So he used to be a very good gardener, a very decorative gardener. So that might be one of the reasons. But nobody, otherwise there's nobody at my family. There's no artist at all.
But your inclination towards art was seen right from your childhood, from your school days.
I used to go for this thing competition from in first standard onwards. I used to go for the competition. So I used to so that is the way. So they used to support. So that is the way I developed. So I keep on developing day by day, every day. So till the end, keep on learning. It's a way. It's always the student, isn't it?
But was there a strong inclination towards art where you felt that you are going to move away from economics and move into art? There must be some trigger.
Yeah,
like
the thing is what happened earlier. Yeah, later on after economics, I started doing my this thing in hotel management. I was working in hotel. I was so in between still painting was going on. In between, I met Thomas Chase, who had the Chase Gallery. So what happened? He started promoting me. So he had done few shows with me. So that is the way what happened. So I just so slowly when he promoted me and initial stage. So he was just supporting me. So I just felt that I can stand on my leg without doing other things. So I just back to the beginning, back to the basics, what I was. So I started.
You had many shows earlier.
Yes.
And then you were in between. You were lost, sort of. You're not seen in Goa.
2 years actually. 2 years I had a gap because I have few family problems and all. So I just I was painting. Still my paintings are left. The thing is that doesn't mean the paint. I was not painting. Painting was going. I just the thing is I couldn't make the show. In between I had few even I have to do something for the family. So those personal reasons I couldn't continue doing shows. But still I'm just wanted to back it.
So most of your works at that point of time, if I remember well, and I've written about it, you had a lot of spiritual inputs in it. You had a lot of spiritual imageries in it, which are not so much seen now, because your paintings now are more simpler and more neater. They are more cacophonic and more images, a lot of rush into it. So how is that change happened, and what can you explain to us your paintings earlier, so that our audience will be able to understand what you were doing earlier?
Earlier, many people used to say the thing is my paintings are so crowded. So even I felt the thing is crowded. The thing is what happened. So if you wanted to understand one painting, the thing is there are many things I will have to explain one by one. Then only you might be understand. So what happened is then it becomes so crowded. See, to reach to the common man, it might be difficult to reach to the common man to understand. So until or unless the artist has to explain this is so and so matter. So I slowly release that thing to make it means. I didn't do anything, but it's just simpler. So suppose if it is a 10 theme with one painting, so I made it 10 paintings now. I made it 10 paintings now. It was one painting with 10 themes, so I made it simpler, like 10 paintings, separate. So that is what. So I just elaborated. The thing is what I made it. I made it simply simpler and easy to reach to the common person. So that is the way I felt.
Earlier, the difference was that earlier used to use a lot of external elements into it.
Symbolism I used to do.
Used to stick and montages and collages, which has disappeared now. And they are more into lines and paints. So how do you relate to that?
So earlier I used to see in that way there was so much crowd. So the thing is,
I would just cut you there, because generally what happens is that